tonight's starting lineups are presented by Volkswagen. First for the Wizards. I think the one surprise in here might be for the Knicks. They've got their third overall pick, Arjun.
By the way, Justin, on behalf of all of us here at NBC Sports Washington, welcome to the team.
Thanks, Chris. I really appreciate that as the Wizards control the tip. And here is Ish Smith running the point for Washington. He's picked up by Elfrid Payton.
It's funny how things come full circle for Ish Smith. This guy, 5 years ago, was on a training camp roster with us. Couldn't even find time to even get in the preseason game. And look at him starting 5 years later for the same team.
Elfrid Payton against Smith, able to get it over the timeline.
Good defensive possession by the Knicks right there.
And we're going to have our first foul.
Look at Rory's patience and step back, and it's always good to hit your first shot. It's always memorable to hit your first shot in the league, whether it's a preseason game, your first game. This is an NBA game. You have an NBA jersey on. It counts. It counts. So happy to see the kid.
Mora at Gonzaga. Makes both free throws, and that gives the Wizards the. And now it's into the hands of Anderson. Here comes Smith right at Randall. Look at the spin dribble by Beal as he gets bumped off. Look for the foul from Robinson. No whistle. Robinson running the floor, the two-handed flush.
And that's what he does.
Rebound comes out to Smith. Smith, the kick out. Hachimura, good pump fake. Smith, the step back jumper. And the rebound for Moore. Payton will get fouled by Ish Smith. That foul is on them.
And Isaiah Thomas is clearly working on his offhand, working on his conditioning. But again, the beauty is, Drew and Justin, nobody's had a setback. And hopefully some of these guys will be available, a couple of weeks into the regular season.
Absolutely. Julius Randle able to hit the three off the offensive rebound. 11-9, Knicks on top.
You look at the injury report. Those are some core pieces to this team, and very vital that you want to have those guys available early when you're trying to create that identity, the first 20 games of the regular season. So hopefully a bunch of those guys can kind of get healthy and get in the groove and kind of get up to speed with everything.
Robinson nearly able to put that down. Here comes a break for the Wizards. Smith, who's got 2 fouls, finds Bryant underneath.
Last year, and it's something when you're a player and you start your first year and you start regressing to coming off the bench, your antennas go up. So take a look at him. Let's see how he responds to his new assignment.
Into the game for the first time is Frank Ntilikina. He hit that jumper. Now Morris's jumper off the back of the rim, and the rebound comes out to Bryant. He's got Hachimura. Hachimura hanging, draws the foul against Knox, and Hachimura will go back to the free throw line. Experience TV with Xfinity X1. Davis Bertans is getting set to check in, the sharpshooter. Also, Justin, could call him Fort Knox. I mean.
But, you're talking about Rory's vitals and his height, I think there's some truth to that now with the NBA cracking down and on the regulation of what is actually everybody's height and age. And they said the age issue is they need to track down driver's license and birth certificate. So this is going to be interesting because I really am curious to see.
Beal misses the layup. And this is going to be an offensive foul called against Taj Gibson, was not set. And now Rui Hachimura will go out. Davis Bertans comes in.
I like Bertans when he was in San Antonio. I feel like he was a hybrid.
Right here, he is a scorer for the Wizards. Shot clock at 4. McRae hanging. And this is going to be out of bounds with 0.7 of a second left.
But I want to go back to Thomas Bryant. One man's injury was another man's opportunity. So when Dwight Howard came into training camp last year injured, this gave Thomas Bryant a golden opportunity. And guys, he flourished in that position. He shot a career high almost 62% from the field last year. And when you think about it, he had the lead in the NBA in terms of restricted field goal percentage at nearly 80%. Other guys on that list was Dwight Powell, some guy named Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Serge Ibaka. I asked TB what block.
Would love to see that. Bertans, the three, is well long. Gibson with the rebound. 6-point lead for the Knicks as they try to push. All the way to the hoop is Ntilikina, with Justin Robinson trying to draw the foul. Now an 8-point lead here for New York. With the left, no good for McRae. Alonzo Trier. Gibson against Wagner. Good defense that time, but
Gibson, I mean, he has counter after counter move in that post, left hand, right hand, this array of moves, which makes him tough to guard in the post.
Wagner, the pump fake, resets for three. That's long. That's something that they want to work on with him. It's a 9-1 Knicks run, and now a foul called here against Wagner as he's trying to D up Taj Gibson.
What I like from both teams is the defensive part of the game. Everybody looks like they're communicating on a string and trying their best.
Gibson's three is short. The rebound by Bertans. McRae. Good bounce pass to Robinson. Wagner to the hoop with a flush.
Throw it down, Mo Wagner.
Never call you Andrew.
Yeah, we'll see. A lot of people don't. I just told on myself. A lot of people even know my government name. But those of you guys thought my name was Drew, it's really Andrew.
3 seconds to go. McRae's three, no good. Bertans tried to get it off. That will not go. The Knicks lead 27-16 at the end of one over the Wizards as they end the run on a 16-5 run. But how about this finish by Wagner? The pump fake, the one-handed flush.